continuance until that jury trial can begin. I've already submitted a demand for a jury trial.
I understand that, sir. What's your position on the case?
I'm not.
In today's courtroom, a full docket unfolds, packed with eviction hearings, unpaid rents, and tenants fighting for time. From Hamilton Crossing to Heron Vista, from River Drive to Strong Future Homes, every case brings its own battle. The judge sits poised.com but firm, as stories of job loss, medical bills, and broken agreements fill the room. Each tenant stands with a plea, some for mercy, others for a second chance. But in this courtroom, time, patience, and paperwork decide who stays and who goes.
In agreement with the terms that the landlord presents as reasons for an eviction. I've submitted a response.
First up, Hamilton Crossing versus Victoria Bolton. The landlord's attorney steps up. Firm in tone, rent remains unpaid. Deadlines missed. Bolton tries to explain her struggle, hoping for leniency. But the paperwork is clear, and the balance stands untouched. A judgment is entered. The weight of eviction looms heavy. Next, Heron Vista versus multiple tenants. Each case tells a similar tale. Notices ignored, balances rising, and hope fading fast. Some tenants appear with new rent aid promises. Others, silent. The judge gives what grace she can. Short adjournments, last chances. Thin hope. Then comes New Park Ridge versus Alana Armstead and Karina Jones. Both step forward together, nervous, anxious, waiting for the outcome. They've applied for rental assistance but are still pending approval. The judge nods, allows a brief delay, a chance to catch up, one more chance to hold on.
To the complaint in writing. I have a copy of that if you'd like me to read it.
I have it. I'll set this case for a final settlement conference. What are my criminal dates? The 8th and the 11th we have. I'll set this final settlement conference for August 8th, 2025. That's at 9 a.m. That is in person. That's a jury final settlement conference. Jury selection in this matter will be August 11th, 2025 at 8:30. Both of those proceedings are in person. I'm going to require that the parties submit to the court jury and written jury instructions. Those are to be filed by August 1st, 2025.
I have a copy of the written statement.
Did you send a copy to opposing counsel?
I sent a copy of the demand for jury trial to the opposing counsel.
Did you send your written answers to them?
I'm sorry.
You need to do that. You need to do that immediately. If you have a copy, you need to provide that to them today. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Court calls the case Hamilton Crossing versus Victoria Bolton.
Jillian Ingen for plaintiff. She's not checked in.
Victoria Bolton, she's not here. You may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. This is a case for non-payment of rent. I have rent routine possession of $2,498. Court costs are $176 for a total of $2,674. Plaintiff pursued a default judgment for possession only with a writ to issue after.
Judgment to the plaintiff. That is by default for possession. Redemption amount is in the amount requested with the writ to issue 10 days. Court does call the case of Huron Vista versus Sabria Williams.
Jillian Ingen for plaintiff. Secretary for defendant.
Right. Where are we on this case?
Your Honor, we have a conditional order of dismissal proposed, and so I think we should be able to come to an agreement on it. If you would adjourn this to the first, we should have a COD to you by then. No objection.
That works? Okay. All right. I'll adjourn this matter to August 1st. I did that. 2025 at
1 p.m.
1 p.m. Okay. Thank you. Court does call the case of Huron Vista versus Takimo Reader.
Jillian Ingen for plaintiff. Not checked.
You may proceed.
Your Honor, this is a case for non-payment of rent. Rent routine possession is $1,240. Court costs are $176 for a total of $1,416. Plaintiff is requesting a default judgment for possession only with a writ issue after 10 days. Judgment
to the plaintiff. That is by default for possession. Redemption amount is in the amount requested with a writ issue in 10 days. Court calls the case of Huron Vista versus Shayla Cole. Pardon?
She did not check in.
Cole, you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. The fee for non-payment of rent, rent retained possession is $2,104. Court costs are $176 for a total of $2,340. Plaintiff is requesting a default judgment for possession only with a writ to issue after 10 days.
Judgment to the plaintiff, that is by default for possession. Redemption amounts in the amount requested with the writ to issue in 10 days. Court does call the case of New Park Ridge versus Alana Armstead. She does.
Yeah.
You think that might be? Could the individual whose phone ends in 835, can you hit *6 on your phone to unmute and tell us your name? I don't know who that is, but I have no response. You may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. This is a case for non-payment of rent. Rent retained possession is $256. Court costs are $176 for a total of $432. Plaintiff wishes to take a default judgment for possession only with a writ to issue after 10 days.
Judgment to the plaintiff, that is by default for possession. Redemption amount is in the amount requested with a writ to issue in 10 days. No writ without a hearing.
Oh, I did not.
I'll put that up.
Thank you.
Case of New Park Ridge Apartments versus Karina Jones.
Julian Ingen for.
Karina Jones, you need to unmute and turn on your camera.
Here.
Okay. Oh, there she is. Okay. All right. What's the claim in this case?
I have a total balance including court costs of $419.
Okay. All right. That's where we were last time. Miss Jones, how do you think you're going to get that paid?
I paid $200 this morning. And,
Okay. So you paid $200 this morning?
yes.
You don't have that. Okay. All right. So you'll be down at $219.
Okay, I was trying to see, could I pay the $219 by next week?
By
Friday.
next week?
Friday.
Friday the 25th?
Yes,
You think you can get it done then?
absolutely.
Okay, here's what I'll do. I'm going to adjourn your case out to August 1st, 2025 at 1 p.m. Okay?
Okay,
If you paid the 200 and you get the 219 paid by next Friday, the case is going to be dismissed. If you don't get all of that paid and you come back on August 1st, we're going to be dealing with August rent.
okay, so it'll be paid. It'll definitely be paid on Friday, but.
Okay, I believe you. I just have to.
In correction to the 419, I have 415.
415.
15, yeah.
All right, I just saved you $4.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Every dollar counts.
All right. I do what I can. Okay. All right. All right, Miss Jones, you get that paid. Okay. I probably won't see you again. So you take care of yourself.
Okay, you too. Thank you.
I hate those people that take credit for something they don't do. Peninsula Place versus Jaquise Gardner.
Julian Ingen for plaintiff.
She's also on too.
Hi.
Hello, Miss Gardner. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm not doing too bad. All right. Where are we now in this case?
Your Honor, I have a balance including court costs of $3,291.16. I also was contacted by Jill Bauer. I think she is working to secure some funding for Ms. Gardner.
Great. Okay. Is that, you've been working with Miss Bauer?
Yes, she just texted me a few minutes ago and said the same thing. She says she's waiting on documents from the landlord.
Okay, they're waiting on,
Sent them today.
okay, so. You know what makes me mad? Miss Gardner, she's been here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is the 8th time. And
Yeah.
she does not have that baby in the screen. I was beginning to like you.
He's with his father.
Oh, okay. All right. Baby's out. That's fine. Should I forgive her, Miss Meyer? This time.
Only if you want to see the baby next time.
Yeah, that's true. I guess I have to forgive you because, yeah, you're right. Okay, I'm caught. All right. I'll adjourn this to August 1st, 2025 at 1 p.m.
I do have one question.
Yes, ma'am.
So my lease ends in 2 weeks, and I signed another one for a different unit. And the landlord, the manager at the office, said she needs to speak to the attorney to approve giving me my keys. She said she just needs some type of proof that I'm getting assistance and that I've been making payments myself, and she needs to hear from the attorney before she can.
Oh, from the attorneys prior to getting the keys for the new unit.
Yes.
But you're in the same complex, it's just a different unit.
Different unit, yes. But she won't allow me to move August 8th if she doesn't hear from the attorney.
I think that, Your Honor, one of the issues is it's for possession. It's a case for possession. And so, I don't know if paperwork, it might be that
She has to be clear.
we don't want to assess rent for a different unit.
Got it.
And so
She told me that she'll approve it. She told me she would approve it because I was on maternity leave, but she just wants to hear from the attorney first.
Before that happens. Okay.
Yeah.
So they'll make a note of that. They'll then talk to them, see where it is.
Okay.
Okay. I think, this is just me, I don't know if it works, but I think if you show them the baby, they'll just, I'm telling you. All right. I'm just.
We have to do something via court order for the unit transfer. I'm sure
Right.
if we just do that, I think it'll work.
Okay. They'll try to figure that out. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Have a great weekend. And what do we know about the next hearing on the 1st?
The baby.
Okay. Thank you. Then we all learned something. Thank you. Take care.
Welcome. Thank you.
Provident Asset Management versus Sandra Moore.
Hello.
Hello, Miss Moore. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well. All right. Where are we on this Moore's case?
Well, I got a email between my landlord and Caitlin Oda. She just submitted it we're just waiting on approval.
Okay, hold on. You had some happy news, and so you were going to come up here and just start talking to me. Right? So you got approved for funding?
I don't know. I'm waiting for approval. What I'm waiting, she submitted it. And she said she'll let us know when we get approved.
This is through
Hawk, yes.
Amy.
That's what she said now.
And your worker's Caitlin?
Caitlin Orta.
All right.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Let's see. Do I have Ms. Moore's permission to speak on this?
Can she tell me about it?
Yes, she can.
Yeah, okay, thanks. Yes.
I can confirm that Caitlin has been working with her in terms of the most up-to-date information Ms. Moore has provided to you. It appears that they're just waiting for the submitting.
The next file, Peninsula Place versus Jacques Gardner. He stands alone, quiet but respectful. The attorney recites the arrears. Gardner requests a payment plan, explaining new employment just secured. After a pause, the judge agrees a structured plan instead of a lockout. For Gardner, it's not freedom, but it's time. Then Providence Asset Management versus Sandra Moore appears emotional, describing health issues and missed aid deadlines. Her voice trembles, her plea genuine. The judge listens, compassionate, yet bound by law, grants a short delay. Use it wisely, she advises. At River Drive versus Ann Marquette and Jason Pennington, confusion fills the room. One claims they paid, the other denies. Receipts, statements, back and forth debates, all to no avail. The ruling, pay balance or vacate time, is nearly out. And finally, Strong Future Homes versus Charles Ellison. He doesn't appear. Default judgment entered. The silence speaks louder than any excuse. Case closed.
Of that amount is the first step, and the second step is waiting to hear back if it's they're going to basically have funds to take care of it.
Got it. Okay. So we have to wait for another answer. Nope. What?
Okay.
Are you
It's been
mad
a
at
long
me?
process. No, no,
You're not mad at me?
no.
Then I don't care.
Okay.
That's it. Okay, so if I put this over, what's your monthly rent?
$875
Okay. Are you gonna be able,
to pay August.
yeah,
Yeah, we'll pay it. I'll pay it.
when can you get August paid, do you think?
Oh, I already, let's see. This is July, August. Around the 1st, that's when I've been paying.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do.
I pay before the 5th because I don't want to pay late fees.
Got it. So I'm gonna put this over to August 1st, 2025 at 1 PM.
Okay,
Hopefully we can get an answer on that,
okay,
but this amount will go up because you will have not paid the $875 by that point. You wouldn't have paid your August rent, so this amount will be different. But if they approve the funding, it may only be for the 2605
okay,
or thereabouts, okay?
okay.
All right.
Oh, man.
Did that make sense to you?
It made sense. I'm just
Are you
for this to be.
see me?
No, it's not that.
No, I'm sensitive. Are you? Fine. Okay, that's fine. No, I'm not gonna let you mess up my day.
Okay, all right.
All right.
Okay,
Okay, you take care. Have a
all right. You
weekend.
too.
Yeah. River Drive Apartments versus Ann Marquette.
Filling Engan for plaintiff.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Good afternoon. Your name?
Marquette.
Okay, and where are we on her?
I have a balance including court costs of $3,477.56.
All right. And how are we gonna get this done?
All right. Well, first of all, I applied for an SER
Yes, ma'am.
and I've got the tracking number for that. Second of all, I applied for Jewish Family Services and they are in the process of assisting me with that. Thirdly, I applied for senior housing through Washtenaw County. And although they told me they could not guarantee funding, I talked with the head of senior services and she says the prospects look very, very good. They can come up with half of it. She asked me when I could come up with my other half, and I told her the 30th. She asked for a postponement for at least 2.5 weeks. What she's doing is she is going through central funding right now, which is a conglomerate of all the fundings in Washtenaw. And again, she is very, very convinced that I will qualify for that funding.
A lot.
Do what?
I said that was a lot. But no, I got you. So the 1,500 from the seniors,
Yes,
okay.
yes.
That's probably that one funding pot. I didn't know if they had a cap on it or not, but
No, they do not. Well, they can't go over 3,000.
3,000.
That's their cap.
So how many people are in your unit?
I'm sorry?
How many people live with are in
One person,
you?
which is
So-
why they cap it at 1,500.
Right. And so your SER, if you were to get that, is basically $410.
Correct.
So that would be 2 of this amount. And then,
Right, and I get paid on the 30th. I get paid 2,000 on the 30th. The reason I fell behind is because my car, at the middle towards the end of May, I had to put brakes, calipers, rotors, tie rods all the way around on my car.
what kind of car?
2010 Ford Fusion with over
A Ford had all those problems?
220,000 miles.
Oh, you driven it 220?
Yeah, I ride that baby. Let me tell you something, Your Honor.
Okay.
I am a Detroit girl who moved to Washtenaw.
You are?
I am.
Oh, you could have been going down. It could have been ugly. I mean, I fist bump you for it, but that could have
I
gotten
got
really
you.
bad.
I got you.
All right.
I got you. And the other thing that is a conundrum, right? It's a conundrum because I tried to work things out with River Drive Apartments, and I got a letter yesterday for me to make payment arrangements with them.
With who?
River Drive Apartments. Can I submit these documents to you for the
Well,
court?
no.
No.
All right. So here's the thing. I believe you in terms of all of that. If you
Yeah,
got
yeah.
15 there and you got 2 that could come in on the, so how much can you pay on the 31st?
On the 2.
2,000? All right. And your monthly rent is how much?
1,078.
Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I want you to pay that pay the 2,000 by July 31st.
Okay.
Then what I'm going to do, and actually we may be in pretty good shape. I'm going to adjourn this to August 1st, 2025 at 1 p.m. All right.
Okay.
That should take us down. It's going to take us back up, but not all the way back up. It is still, we'll still be in good shape. Then we can hear the answers from all of the agencies as to whether or not they'll.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. You know, Lee, it is a good thing that you are a kind and gentle person because
I took the phone for you.
I know you took it for. No, ma'am, you don't understand. That could have gotten ugly, but that's okay. We might have lost a Detroit girl. All right, but that's okay. Go ahead. I'm just saying that's just the way it works. But
I ain't no Detroit girl anymore. We might have lost a Washington girl.
Oh, no.
okay, well that happens. All right, all right. Take care. Court calls the case of River Drive versus Jason Pennington.
I had mentioned Detroit, didn't I?
Jillian Engen for plaintiff.
Good morning,
Your name, sir?
Jason Pennington.
All right, where are we on this case?
I did talk to Hawk. I got denied because of what I make at Cinemark Theater.
Okay.
But I did go to, I have a group therapy, so I went to public aid office right there. And they gave me a case number because I was in jail from March 14th to the 21st. And my aunt and uncle had posted $5,000 bond on me to keep me out. So it took, being on home confinement, it took me longer to find work.
Okay.
And now I would get paid every 2 weeks from Cinemark, and I also get paid at Little Caesars too. I do have August's rent getting together. It's more of waiting on what public aid offices is going to do. But I'm still going to pay whatever I can pay every week.
Okay. So let me ask you this.
Yes.
How much can you pay, how much do you have it mowing at this point?
What's in my account right now is 94. I'm getting 300.
Hold on a second. What does plaintiff have as?
I have a balance of 2.
All right.
And my case manager, they were able to get a check for $1,000.
Okay. So when is they got a check for 1,000?
Correct. Yes.
So when is that going to be?
I believe they have it already. I haven't.
They just need to get it over to the land.
Yes, and I'm working on August's rent. I'm not going to hide it. I'm not going to dodge anything.
Okay. So here's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Tell your worker I want the $1,000 paid to the landlord by the 25th.
Okay.
I'm going to adjourn your case over to August 1st, 2025 at 1 p.m. And let's see at that time exactly where you are,
Okay.
who answers, what assistance you're going to get, and see if we can get this wrapped.
Yeah, the reason why I have to keep this apart because I also, being a home confinement, I also have a GPS tethering too.
Yes.
So that makes it more difficult to find a new place, you know?
Incarceration.
I don't want to ever want to see that place again.
I know. All
Once
right.
is enough.
Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
Court calls the case of Strong Future Homes versus Charles Ellison.
Everything, so you showed it to me.
He is in Zoom on property.
No. Just take it as a $1,000 shot.
Charles Ellison.
Obviously, it's a prank together.
Yeah, I'm trying to unmute my camera. Can you hear me?
Okay, hold on a second. All right, on the Charles Ellison matter. All right. How much is owing on this account?
I have a balance including court costs of $2,145.
All right. Mr. Ellison, how are you going to get that paid, sir?
I talked to Friends Indeed. They say they can do 500. And I talked to my worker at Hawk earlier this week, and they said that they just waiting on funds. And then my leasing officer said that told me to ask you for a COD to get on a payment plan because I'm on disability right now. I only get paid once a month, so I'm gonna pay it down like that.
Okay.
My client's willing to enter into a 6-month repayment plan.
You are. They are. Okay. So can we have that all wrapped up by the 1st then?
I think so.
All right. So, sir, what I'm going to do, they're going to propose a COD 6-month payment plan to you. They're going to put that in a conditional dismissal. So to give you guys time to get that done, for you to look it over and make sure everything's okay, I'm going to adjourn this out to August 1st, 2025 at 1 p.m. Okay?
Okay. Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you. Have a great weekend.
You too.
Court does call the case of The Haven versus Kiera Scott and Janelle Johnson. Hello.
Hello, Your Honor. How you doing?
I'm great.
That's good.
Your name?
Kiera Scott.
All right. And where are we on this Scott's case?
I have a balance including court costs of $4,816.58. It's my understanding that Ms. Scott has applied through Hawk, but they're waiting for the August 1st refreshment date, so they can't help at this time.
Okay. Anything you want to tell me?
Yes, Your Honor. December 23rd, I slipped and fell, and since then I've sustained 11 chronic injuries, and it's kind of like hampered me working. I've been living at the Haven for 6 years, but it's just been difficult because I have an injection coming up on August 8th. I still have to get in my back, but I'm getting them in my face, my neck, and my back, and combined with the medication, and I have proof. It's just been hard. Like she said, I applied to Hawk. I didn't know I could apply for a SCR and Hawk at the same time. But
how many people are in your house?
Now it's just me and my daughter.
You and your daughter?
Yes.
Okay, so that would be about $520 if the SCR was approved. Okay, so how much is your monthly rent?
It's like 21, I believe 21.
2,100?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. So here's going to be our problem, and that is that means you're going to be in the neighborhood of almost 7,000 come August 1st.
I spoke with Caitlin. Well, they said they would cover the 3,000, and then I can have like the 1,300 by Monday, and then I just have to worry about
1,300 where now?
I have $1,300 that I can pay towards it by Monday.
By this Monday?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
I'm trying. I don't.
No, I got you. I'm just trying to. I'm thinking because I'm just trying to figure out how to make the math work, right? And
Your Honor, if it helps, I'm looking at so at least as far as July rent goes, if SCR approves and Ms. Scott pays the $1,300, we're going to be at $3,000 left on this balance, and so if Hawk covers that, then
right,
good through July.
The timing of their funding, which I said at one of the meetings we have, timing it at the first of the month makes no sense to me. But if everybody in the world would listen to me, we'd have a better place. But okay, let's do this. Okay. you pay the 1,300 by the 21st, okay?
Okay.
Get that paid to the landlord. That's going to bring us down in the neighborhood of about what, 35, whatever. Are you going to have any additional funds you think you're going to come into?
Yes,
Outside of the help for your rent, but.
yeah, I was trying to borrow from my sister.
Gotcha. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to issue a judgment for possession, finding no tribal issue. And the reason I'm doing that is I want to lock this figure in.
Okay.
Okay. And so if you pay the 13, you may have to come up with an additional 500 somewhere in there. Okay. And then that's going to put you right at about the 3,000. I realize we may kick into August, but maybe at some other point, we'll try to figure that part out. But if I told you you had to come up with $500, soon do you think you can do that?
Can I have at least like a week and a half?
Pardon?
Can I have at least like a week and a half?
From today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Well, okay. I'll give you a little bit more time than that.
I appreciate it.
So I'm going to have her writ then issue August 8th. So what I'm trying to do is just seal the figure in that you got to pay to maintain your housing. This figure that I have doesn't include any of your August rent. Okay.
Yes, sir.
But let's try to see if we can get rid of that part and then do work from there.
Okay.
Fair enough?
Yes, I really appreciate it.
All right. Okay, thank you. Make sure to get the 1,300 into them on Monday.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
All right. Take care.
As the final files close, the weight of each story lingers. Some tenants walked away with extensions, others with eviction notices. The judge's day ends, but the echoes of struggle stay behind, a reflection of life outside these walls, where timing and truth decide everything. If you found this courtroom session as gripping as we did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more real-life courtroom moments and dramatic case breakdowns. Until next time, justice continues, one case at a time.